What's going on, good people of YouTube? It's your boy NevadaMiller back here again today on yet another Black Ops Cold War video. And as I said, we have the Season 1 multiplayer and a little bit of Warzone Mastery calling card. Now, I did cover the Zombies Season 1 Master calling card, so if that's what you want to see, that is my last video. I'll put a card on screen right now, that way you can go watch it. But for this video, I'm going to be explaining the multiplayer challenges. Now, if you want to see what the calling card looks like up close, it is right here. It is actually a pretty cool calling card. Kind of just depends on how much you play, if you think it's worth it for the calling card, because the challenges that took the longest, I'm just going to tell you right now, are Prison Break, win 25 fights as a prisoner, only because I don't play that much Warzone, and this one, complete 3 contracts in a single match 15 times, which did require a lot of Warzone gameplay. It was alright because I had friends to play it with, but just to let you know now that you should probably get a head start on those two because those are going to take the longest. Alright, so as usual, I'm going to go through explaining each challenge. Some of it may seem really simple to you. Keep in mind that I'm explaining for the people that really don't know what they're doing. So, yeah, I guess let's just get into the challenges. Okay, we start off with car bomb. Use C4 to destroy 10 enemy ground vehicles. Now, you can do this in Warzone. You can do this in 12v12. You can do this in Dirty Bomb, which is what I did most of them in. 6v6 modes don't really have ground vehicles unless you're going to blow up a RCXD, which kind of doesn't make any sense, but it does count as a ground vehicle. So yeah, play 12v12, Dirty Bomb, or Warzone. Swift Brutality, earn 25 double kills or better. Yeah, you should be able to do that one pretty easily. Kill 100 enemies detected by a spy plane, UAV, or field mic. And you see down there how it says tier 3 of 3? It's because it goes up in challenges, so your total is going to be 100, and it's going to start with the difference in the portion 1 and 2. So it may start with 25 and then go to 50. So just to let you guys know. Okay, and here's the other Warzone challenge. Survive or kill 5 most wanted contracts. This one is easy. This one doesn't take that long. This is probably the easiest Warzone challenge. Now this one, eliminate 1,000 enemies. Just depends on how much you play. I mean, you still have like 70 or 60 days for the season, so you should be pretty good. And yeah, that's all for the first row. Now starting off with the second round, we have mass casualties. Kill 2 or more enemies with a single score streak or kill streak 5 times. You can do this in either game. I would recommend you do it in Cold War and probably use a Predator missile, a Napalm strike. If you're good enough to earn big kill streaks, I would use the big kill streaks. You could use a attack helicopter, just anything. Just make sure you get 2 or more kills with one use of it. As I said, Napalm strike on Nuketown's a good one. Napalm strike on basically any map that's pretty much objective based. You can do a Predator missile. Basically whatever you want to do. You should be able to get this one pretty easily. It's only 5 times. Starting off with the second one, vehicular assault. Okay, so this one is a little weird because I got in a car and I ran somebody over in Warzone and it counted. And I got in a turret on a tank in Dirty Bomb in Cold War and it counted. Now, I don't know what the specifications are. Keep in mind you have to be on the turret in the tank, not in the tank driving. You have to be in the top turret. Also though, this one counted for me when I was on a stationary turret on Crossroads 12v12 for some reason. I was just chilling on a turret because I needed turret challenges for the other challenges that I was doing, and it counted for some reason. So just keep in mind this one's kind of weird, and you only need elim, so you don't need kills. So as long as you get a hit marker, you will be good to go. Okay, Prison Break was the one we talked about. When 25 one-on-one fights as a prisoner. This one kind of just takes a while. You could always just drop in, die, drop in, and die, but I would recommend doing your other challenges, which is this one and this one. Now, execute 15 finishing moves. Pretty easy. Just put on Ninja, get behind him. You know how to do it. I hope so. Just hold down the right stick. Kill 50 enemies with score streaks or kill streaks. This one is easy as well. As you can see, it's only 50 compared to the 1,000. I kind of thought it was going to go higher. But that is all for the second row. Okay, starting off with the third row, we have earned 3 quad feed medals. Now, if you're not very good at this game, and the feed does move kind of fast in this game, so I would recommend Hardcore Nuketown if you are really struggling with this. Definitely play Hardcore Nuketown. Put on the Bullfrog or whatever gun you're best with, and just go in there and try to run into the spawn when you see that all the enemies die. Now, You can do this however you want. It might take a little while for you. This could be your last challenge you have, depending on how good you are. But yeah, just keep in mind that if you're not good, this one might take a while. Okay, get 30 kills with proximity mines. This one was pretty easy considering it usually one-shots people with flak jacket on. Just put them on the front doors of Nuketown or around Nuketown or in the middle bus of Nuketown. Like, these things work everywhere, honestly. It kind of just takes a while depending on how bad the enemies are and them walking into the actual mine, so yeah. Scrambled, we have kill 30 enemies scrambled by your counter UAV or jammer. This one's really easy. Just put down the jammer inside Nuketown somewhere and you'll get it easily. Keep in mind, it doesn't say elim, so you have to kill them yourself. Hired gun, this one we talked about as well. Complete 3 contracts in a single match 15 times. This one does take a while. Definitely play with a friend. You could play in squads if you wanted to, if you have that many people to play with. I played in duos personally. But yeah, just make sure you guys are running as many contracts as possible. I'm not sure if this one does overlap to where you can get multiple per game, so just keep that in mind. I just did as many as I could per game, as long as, you know, they weren't terrible contracts that were going to kill us, of course. But yeah. And for the last one of the third row, we have assault rifle eliminations. Get 500 eliminations using assault rifles. This one is easy, as it only says eliminations, and you only need to hit marker them, but that shouldn't really be a problem. Alright, starting off with row 4, we have chemical warfare. Kill 25 enemies who are under the effects of gas. So you should put down the gas mine in Nuketown in the Nuketown playlist, or if you don't like playing Nuketown, you can play anything else you want. Just make sure you're placing the gas mine down in a pretty good area where they can't run. I usually put it in the front door of Nuketown and in the top room of Nuketown, just because those tend to be the places where they don't try to run for some reason. But yeah, that's this one can take a while. It's just gonna have to add up eventually, but yeah. Fly swatter, destroy 15 enemy aerial score streaks or vehicles. Very easy, just shoot them down with a RPG. Execution, eliminate 25 downed enemies. You can do this in Warzone or Dirty Bomb. You can choose what you want to do it in, but keep in mind the only mode where they can be downed in this game is Dirty Bomb. I think they can be downed in VIP, but I really wouldn't recommend that because then you'd have to get like 1 per round. So just keep that in mind. I would play Dirty Bomb unless you know of a way that I don't, because I don't know if VIP Escort works, but definitely play Dirty Bomb. You can get this as fast as possible. Just kill people. Use the stoner. Go in there. Use the stoner 63. Should be pretty easy. Get 5 kills without dying 20 times. This one is easy as well. If you can't get it, just camp. That's what I would recommend. And the last one, top brass. In Warzone or Fire Team, earn a top 3 placement with your team 5 times. Okay. Yeah, that's 5 times total. The first challenge will be like 1, second will be like 3, and the last one is of course 5. But yeah, that's about it for the challenges. For this one, I would just say play with the teammate, whether you're playing duos or squads or anything. I'm pretty sure you guys play Warzone more than I do. But so the challenges that are going to take you the longest are hired gun. This one, if you're not very good, this one can take a while. Survivor, kill 5 most wanted contracts, and the last one is right here, win 25 one-on-one fights as a prisoner. This one only takes long because of how many games you need to play. If you think about it realistically, that's 25 games that you have to die in and then win your gulag on top of that. And if you're not good at winning the gulag, you might have problems. But yeah, that about sums it up for the challenges. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and leave them down below in the comments. I believe I covered everything pretty well here. There's nothing really else much to say. If you guys do want to see the calling card once again to determine if it is worth it, there it is. There's the Season 1 Master. The Zombies one, in my opinion, looks a little bit better, just depending on what you think about it. The Zombies one is in here somewhere. Actually, no, let me just go right here. And there you go. See, my opinion, the Season 1 Zombies Master calling card looks way better. If you guys do want to know how to get this one, as I said, my last video is on that one. I'll put it in a card right here, or put it in the end screen so you guys can go back to it. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you guys want to team up with each other, leave your gamer tags or PSN IDs or anything you can down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Drop a like if this helped you.